Okay, this is another question, question 14. The expression 15/5/8 raised to power minus 2/3 is equal to which one of them? Solution. So that means we have 15 whole number 5/8 raised to power minus 2/3. What will this become? Of course, this is going to be 8 multiplied by 15. Is that not 120? This time this is 40, 0 carry 4, that's 120 plus 5. So this is going to be 125/8 raised to power minus what? 2/3. So what would this imply? Remember, this is a fractional base and there's a negative index. Okay, the negative sign implies what? The reciprocal of the base. So I can write it as 8 over what? 125 raised to power what? 2/3. The negative sign is gone. Then I can now rewrite this in index notation. So this same thing as 2 raised to power 3. This same thing as 5 raised to power 3. All raised to power what? 2/3. If I take this together to a common power, I will have 2/5 raised to power 3. And because this one is also another power, I will use it to multiply according to the rule. So this will give me what? 2/5 raised to power 3 can terminate this 3. Okay, you have 2, so that this is what? 2 raised to power 2 is 4. 5 raised to power 2 is what? 25. What's it on? Which of the option? 4/25. That's option A. You see it now? So how do we solve this problem? Alright, so this particular question, we have to evaluate this. That means find a specific value for it without using logarithm table. So from here we can see that the bases are the same. I can easily apply my law of logarithm. So I have log 6 base 10 plus log 45 base 10 minus log 27 base 10. This will give me log what? Tell me. We'll multiply, right? 6. Because of this addition, we'll multiply 45. Because of this subtraction, what do? We divide by 27 to base 10. Okay? And I will have what? Log. It's like 3 can go here 2. 3 can go here what? 9. Should be. Then 9 can go here 1. 9 in 45. Is that not 5? So what do you have? 2 times 5. That's 10 to base 10. What is log 10 base 10? 1. What's it on now? Option A. On the question, Joe. Alright. So solve this from Uniben 2005. We have to solve this equation. It's not far-fetched. It's the same approach. 0.25. When I meant same approach, I was referring to the fact that we express the two sides of the equation in an index form that the basis will be the same. Okay, so this 25, this 0.25, actually I do know that the fraction of 0.25 is same thing as 1/4. But see how I got that. 0.25 is same thing as 25/100. Then raised to power x minus 1 equal to 16. Then I know that 25 can go here 1, 25 can go here 4. So that this thing reduces to 1 over what? Over 4 raised to power x minus 1 equal to 16. Something is crystallizing out. I can see 4 here, and I know I can rewrite this 16 as an index notation to base 4. You get? So this will become 4 raised to power minus 1. You remember law of indices? I can write this as this. All raised to power x minus 1 equal to this 16, same thing as what? 4 raised to power 2. Okay. So now I can imply here that this will become 4 raised to power. This can multiply, which will give me what? Minus x plus 1. This is 4 raised to power 2. What can I infer from here now? The bases are the same. So what does that imply? It implies that what? The powers will be the same. Minus x plus 1 equal to 2. So that from here, I have minus x plus 1 equal to 2. Then I'm to get my x. So that means minus x will be equal to, subtract 1 from both sides. You are going to have 2 minus 1. Or you just say plus 1, take it to the other side, it becomes negative. What do you have? 1. If minus x is equal to 1, therefore, what do you think x is? Multiply both sides by minus 1, you have minus 1. Option D. You can see that it's not difficult. You know what? Another thing I can say is that for each of these questions, once you see the question written, you can pause the video and attempt on your own and check what you are going to get. Then now continue the video to see if the result will be the same. That's how you can make use or interact with this solution. All right? Okay. So this is another question, 2010 question 1 from Jupep. It says given that log 7 base 10 equal to x and log 2 base 10 equal to y, evaluate without using table log 35 base 10. So what do we do from here? Solution. That means that log 35 base 10 can be written in terms of what? Log 7 base 10 and log 2 base 10. Wait, how can 2 come here? Is it possible? And they are telling us it's possible. Well, let's see now. So solution, log 35 base 10. So this one, what's it the same thing as? There are two approaches to this. Okay, number 1, I can write 35 as 5 times 7. So 7 has come out, remaining 5. At the same time, if I don't want to use that approach, I can write 35 as, the first approach is to see it this way. Log, this 35 is same thing as 70 divided by 2. You see it? Base 10. So that I can rewrite this as log 70 base 10 minus log 2 base 10. See, log 2 base 10 has come out. Log 70 is the same thing as what? 7 times 10 base 10. This is minus log 2 base 10. So that this will become what? Log 7 base 10 plus log 10 base 10 minus log 2 base 10. Do you see that? What is log 7 base 10? X. What is log 10 base 10? 1. What is log 2 base 10? Y. X plus 1 minus y. Yes, that's it. That's the result. I think it's an omission. This is the result. The other approach is for you to think of log 5 multiplied by 7 base 10. I know if you go by this will become log what? This 10, this 5, this 5 is same thing as 10 divided by 2. Then you have times 7 base 10. So that this will now become log 10 base 10 minus log 2 base 10 plus log 7 base 10. And if inside you have 1 minus what? 2 base 10 is y. Plus what is this? Base 7 base 10 is x, which is still the same thing as this. 1 plus x minus y is the same. So I guess maybe it's a typing error, okay, or possibly plus 1 was omitted here. But just know that that's the answer, okay. All these errors possibly could be corrected because it's paper, but since most of them are CBT now, I think it will not be as difficult as that. And you would, even if the answer is not there, you can always pick the closest answer, okay, because possibly it's a typing error. All right, okay, so let's see solution now. So this is another question, 2010, question number 3. It says evaluate this plus this minus this. Okay, we don't need to panic. Let's just apply what we do know. 1 over 3, 43 raised to power 1 over 3 plus 64 raised to power minus 1 over 3 minus 4 over 9 raised to power 1 over 2. This will be the same thing as what? This 343, I think is the same thing as 7 raised to power 3, Abi? Yes. Is that not 7 times 7 times 7? 7 times 7 is 49 times 7. 9 times 7, is that not 63? Carry 6. 28. 28 plus this. That's 34. Yes. So that's 7 raised to power 3. All raised to power 1 over 3. Plus this one is same thing as what? 4 raised to power 3. All raised to power minus 1 over 3 minus, I can write this as 2 raised to power 2 over 3 raised to power 2 all raised to power 1 over 2. So this one is the same thing as 1 over 7 all raised to power 3, because this one is the same thing as 1 over 3. So I can now allow that single 3 to multiply this power 2 from the law of indices. Then I have plus, this one will become 4 multiplied by 4 raised to power 3 times minus 1 over 3 minus this one, I can write it as 2 over 3. Take a single power and that will multiply this 1 over 2. So the result of this will become 1 over 7 plus this one will become 4 raised to power minus 1, because this will terminate this terminates this. Then 2 terminates 2. So that I'm going to have minus 2 over 3. Are you following? The result of this is 1 over 7 plus this one becomes 1 over 4. Then I have minus 2 over 3. So this becomes, the LCM of this is what? LCM of 7, 4, and 3. What do you think that is? That's just a product of the 3 of them. Okay? Because there's no common factor. So this is 12. 12 times 7. Is that not 84? Am I right? Yes, 84. So 7 in 84, that's going to be product of these two. That's 12. 12 times 1 is 12. Plus 4 in 84, that's the product of these two, which is 21. 21 times 1 is 21. And 7 in 84, that's the product of this, which is 28. 28 times this, that's minus 56. I hope you are following. So what is this plus this going to give us? Am I correct that this thing is, okay, subtraction? A subtraction. Okay, so what would this give us? We have 12 plus 21. Is that not 33? Yes. 33 minus 56. That's going to be minus 33. Is that not minus 23? Divided by what? 84. Yes. So any common factor, 23 is that not a prime number? 23 is a prime number. And there's nothing I can use to multiply 23 to get 84. So that's the answer. Any correct? Oh, sorry, they made mistake. Maybe it's another typing error, but this is the answer. So it's possible there is a mistake somewhere, or either this is positive, and if it is positive, is there anything we can divide 84 that can give us 36 or 28? I don't think so. 4 times this. So that means this is the answer. All right, it's just the idea that we need. Even if the answer is not there, don't worry. Okay, let's just know the process of getting the correct answer. That's what is important.